Well, hello, and thank you so much for joining me for my TBC live broadcast number 155. That's 155 live broadcast today for today, which it happens to be August the 20th, 2018. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. It's a pleasure to meet with you. Um, I want to say that I know that I have a viewer here that's always dear to me. This little one that's called Kayla. How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so much for always supporting me. My little special 2 year old that always supports me. She may not understand everything that I say, but she likes to see me, and I love her so much. And I hope that one day I get to meet her. And there's another one that's also always dear to me that always supports me, no matter what we are going through. This lovely person that's always there, always supporting me day and night. Need to talk to you. It was so much, so great to for you being there for me, no matter what anybody or we're going through. And she's always there watching me right in Tennessee. Thank you so much. I love both of you so much. Love the family, love everyone, because God put us on this earth to love each other, no matter what we're going through. Okay, Han from I thank you so much for being first on our live broadcast. Thank you for joining me. I know you've been away for a while, but thank you so much. You know, if you don't know what people are going through, okay, what their time clock is like, what they're going on, no one always know. But the thing is, the fact that they're here is so good. Okay, Mufa, thank you so much from Cameron for joining me. I put my link up on the live broadcast if you want to come on, anybody want to come on and join me during this live broadcast. But it's a couple of things that I want to go over today that are extremely important. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do on my screen share. I'm gonna do that first. Thank you so much, Lawrence for Maleki from South Africa for joining me, sir. It's always a pleasure to have all of you here. Okay, I already got the blog up. I just pulled it up. Matter of fact, okay. And it says tomorrow is the last day to capture the 500 bonus and cookie rewards. Well, you know I knew that, right? But because that was exactly what I was going to go over. Before they even put this in the blog, I was going to go over this today. And lo and behold, they put it right there. Thank you, admin. Thank you so much for always staying on top of things for all of us. Okay. I'm just waiting. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, you know that we went actually 2 months. It started on June 21, and then extended another month on and July 21st to August. So tomorrow's the last day. Okay, and it clearly states time. Okay, FLYS. Okay, as the saying goes. Okay, FLYS as the saying goes. The 500% bonus on Cook Rewards ends tomorrow, and that is August 21st. As I said, it would be in the previous blog post, and it will be abrupt. If you have completed any purchases during the bonus period that are unverified, you have only 1 day left to get them verified, so you will capture and collect the 500 bonus. As I have said many times, you should be in the habit of immediately verifying transactions so the buyer can get their cookie rewards for them. Go to the transaction verification area of KCBO, which is Cream Cash back office, and complete the task on both the buyer side as well as the seller side, so that the buyer will collect the 500% bonus. If you wait 2 days from now, you will only get the normal bonus for cookie rewards and not the 500 bonus. So don't delay, and always keep up on this important task. Now, I don't know for you all here whether when y'all do, if someone purchased some TBC crinkles from you, I always have that buyer and me as the seller make sure we take care of those transaction verifications that same day. Now I've always done things that way. Okay. My previous mentor wasn't like that, but that's okay. We got them later on. But it's just that I do try to do things in a timely fashion in those terms of things, taking care of something for someone else. Okay? Because when they purchase something, they have to complete the buyer side transaction. And if guess what? I go a step further. If they don't understand how to do it, I show them what to do. Okay? All right. Sidonia, thank you so much for remaining, for being here. You did just a wonderful, I was just at your live broadcast. You did a wonderful live broadcast. You just went over this, matter of fact. Excellent job you did on your live broadcast as usual. Okay? All right. Again, like I said, I did put my Google Hangout link at the top if anyone want to join me in this live broadcast. All right. Now, okay. It's just showing you where it's located. I'm sure a lot of you that's here are familiar with this particular picture. The same is true with broadcast rewards. If you're not submitting your broadcast during the bonus period, then go to the send button area of the KCBO and select broadcast rewards and input all the broadcast links for that you have done during this period to capture the 500% bonus on them. Okay? The same is true if you wait 2 days from now for doing this. You can only get the 500 bonus if you procrastinate this task. You will not get it if you procrastinate this task. These are very simple tasks to complete to gain access to the coins in the admin wallet during the distribution phase, which happens to be November 1st of our rollout into the TBC community of abundance. And see, we receive abundance during the distribution phase of the month of November. Okay? So now I'm going to share something with you. Another thing that's just me personally. Whenever I finish this, I can count on this. Every single broadcast that I've done, right after I finished it, the first thing I do, I log into my CryptoCast back office, and I show you exactly what to do in case for those that don't know how. Okay, I'm gonna log into my CryptoCast back office. Okay, and then I go down to send button. Okay, I'll be with you just a minute, Sidonia. Okay. All right, go down to let me see, right here, broadcast rewards. And you see, I've done every single one. Every single one has been approved because I did it the right way that they specified. Okay. Then all of a sudden you will see down here that it started becoming 5 million cookies. Because that started in the actual June month. See the month here? That I did the actual broadcast. Look at it. There it is right there. June 21. Look, see? I did not miss not one that I put here. Not one. And they did my 2 from yesterday. I did on Sunday. I've never gotten one rejected. I don't ever expect to because I do what they asked me to do in TBC. So you just hit the add broadcast area and then you just copy and paste your YouTube link or your Zoom link right here. And when you hit here, you already got, this was an added feature that was not there before. That came here about another week or so, but you had to actually put in your date the way that like they specified right here. But now all you got to do is choose the date, which today is the 20th, and boom, there it is. See? Earlier you had to just put in the date yourself, but now they have made it easier for you. Okay? Now I'm going to go to what? I'm going to go back down to what? Transaction verification. This is for the buyers. That's for people who purchase. Okay, you click on this, then you add here. Just add here, and you fill in this information. Your first and last name, you're the buyer. Select which wallet type. Okay. Now they're still showing the TBC 004, but we no longer have that. But right here, 009. All right. Then put in a USD amount. All right. And the way that it's specified right here, put your wallet address under the TBC009.net. Okay. Put the transaction ID. That's about 13 to 15 letters and character and small and lowercase letters and numbers. And you put the date that's purchased in the format that's stated here. How you pay for it. Was it Bitcoin, PayPal, cash, merchandise, services, etc.? Be very specific to the seller can remember. Then put the seller's address, not your address, the seller's address, and hit submit. Well, I say first what you do, I say save first, then submit. Okay? All right? Then you're done. Now, on the other side, let me go back to dashboard just to clear this up and go back down to transaction verification. Then go to sellers. And once they have done so, their information will be here. These are all the people that purchased TBC since last year from me. Okay? Several people have done so. And all down the side here, what I'll do, you'll see a button here that says approve. You see, I've approved everybody because what I do, I always, and I mean always, we take care of this right away. Okay? I want to go over those things. Now, was one other thing I want to go through before I deal with my people that's joined me here.
It's
down here where it says, go all the way down here. I went over cash centers, the cash center actual blog post last week when they sent it. But what I want to see here, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it today. This is the day I'm going to actually fill this form out so I can be a cash center in my location. Now, the importance of cash centers is that we know that, see, admin recognized that some people had trouble paying and for cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So what they decided to do is create cash centers, us. Now remember one thing, this is the important piece of part when I'm filling this information out right here. You see what it says, do not use your home address? They mean just that. Do not, and this was actually done in bold capital. Do not ever, should have said do not ever use your home address for safety reasons. Use a coffee shop like Starbucks or Panera Bread, a place that's a coffee shop that you recognize in your area that have internet access. I'm sure in some areas, I know here in the US, we got several coffee shops, all internet, all over in all kind of buildings here in the US. So that's what I will be using. I'll probably be using a Panera Bread or a Starbucks. I've already researched the ones in my area. I know exactly where I'm going to put here. And they're only like 15 minutes from my area. Okay? You just fill in all this information. Randy went over this actually, and if you was at our send button meeting, he went over this. Okay? All right? You submit it, and they will take care of it from there on admin side and tech support. All right. Now, so it's important that we're trying to, and also another thing that we went over that I want to recognize, because I asked a question in our broadcasters meeting. Let me come out of this lab. I'm in this screen share just a minute. I also recognize that I brought up a question because I saw some clarification need to be dealt with in our broadcasters leadership meeting about You know, we always have done with buyer and seller, we always did a 50-50 split. Was that still going on because of the fact that they came up with the cashier blog post talking about, you know, you pay your $10, your $12, take care of your $10 admin fee for your Creamcast back office. But also, if you had to want to purchase $100 worth of TBC or more, you just take 20%. So Randy actually said both still exist, and he explained it all. Okay, so it still exists. You know, you're still gonna take your 20% off that $100, but if you're a supplier, and a supplier is the person that has way more than $100 worth of TBC in their wallet. And I know several on our TBC chat, and 2 that's on our panel right now. I know that Sidonia and also Romania, and I know that Lawrence Malecki out of South Africa. They both are suppliers of TBC, as well as they can be in a cash center. These are our leaders too. I have 2 leaders, and I just want to introduce to both of you all right now. For those that don't know, I know that people here know who they are, but there's some people that may be watching me may not know who they are. But first, ladies first, being a gentleman, I want to say that Sidonia Mararu out of Romania, she's happened to be a leader in her country, Romania. Okay, she's one of our family members of TBC, and she actually did just finish a live broadcast. And I also want to introduce Mr. Lawrence Malecki. He's the actual leader in South Africa. In fact, I will be seeing him back. I found out that we're actually supposed to be leaving in sometime in November. I found out about that much so far. I just don't know the date we're coming to Africa, but I know it's going to be in November. Okay. So let's talk to Miss Sidonia. How you doing, Sidonia?
Well, hello from Romania.
Okay. Have you completed your cash? Have you done your cash center thing yet? Have you done that yet?
Yeah, I completed since I think 2 or 3 days ago.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I took all cookie rewards from all send button meetings.
Excellent. See, this is an example. What I'd be telling people, don't wait. Just be active. Be proactive. And she did it already. You see?
Yeah,
So,
and I did help a friend of mine, Kenjang Philip. I did help her to make her first live broadcast. So
wow.
in 3 days, 2-3 days, she made 4 live broadcasts, and now she's a pro.
Wow. Well, listen,
Now
will you do me a
she's
favor?
a
Will you
pro.
do me a favor, Sidonia? Put that person's name that will be in her YouTube channel down in our chat so we can subscribe to her YouTube channel.
Yes.
Because we got to support each other on live broadcast. We got to support each other. So put that person's name in our chat so we can all go there and subscribe to her YouTube channel so we can watch her live broadcast. Now, I come back to you while you're doing that, Sidonia. Mr. Lawrence Malecki, you know, this is a man that I really admire. He does, oh my God, I can't even think of the word. I'm trying to think of the highest type of word to use for a live broadcast, because he does excellent. He's excellent. So I'm just giving the floor to him right now. How you doing, Mr. Lawrence?
Well, thanks, and you guys. It's good to see all of you again. Also, thanking greetings from Romania.
Yeah, hello, Lawrence.
Hi. I'm still missing someone from Romania. There was someone when we started in 2016, a young boy, but I'm trying to track down from Romania's Tibetians. I no longer see him. I don't know what happened, whether he's still around, but I do have his video. Sometime I will I will show you his face. Maybe Sidonia can recognize him. He really wanted to take TBC to the next level, but by then, people did not believe in the billion coin. But I think if you can allocate him and reinstate him back, that will be super, because Sidonia, at the end of the day, needs support from Romanians. So anyway, as we can see that there's quite a number of interesting moves from our loving admin, and it's a great thing. And let's make use of these opportunities, because my advice is that we must Stephen, are you there?
Hold on,
okay.
and move for mute yourself a minute. Mute yourself for just a minute.
Okay. Yeah. Let me unmute myself.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm not. Lawrence is still talking. Hold on a minute. Go ahead, Lawrence. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. When I do my presentations, or starting from the early days of 2016, I normally start by saying, before someone understands our system, we will go back to stock markets where you purchase shares, okay? And when you purchase shares, it could be London Stock Exchange, New York Stock Exchange, or Johannesburg Stock Exchange. You buy, you choose which company are you going to trade with, and based on the history of that country, and they will tell you that this company in the next coming year or 2 years, it will be at the higher gains of 70% or 68%. Then that's when you purchase those shares and keep them, or you buy these shares and hold on to them.
Right.
But you are certain that these shares are going to appreciate to 68%, okay? At a minimum of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years, some even 10 years, they have that heart of waiting, because they know that something is going to happen.
Yes.
Right. Let's come back home now to the billion coin.
Okay.
I'm encouraging everyone and those who are not yet our members or community of TBC to get hold of these available shares. Tokens or coins. You can say kringles, and hold on to them, because very soon, we know that day is coming. We might be sold out, and by then we will be in another level. So make sure that you are on board when things are beginning to happen, because
yes,
we 100% sure that something is going to happen. Why we're saying that? Our loving admin, it's still in place. We are still in touch with the admin. Unlike other programs that who were online, they are nowhere to be found now. They left us, some of us, astray with no pennies, nothing. Not unless there is another better system that will beat admin. Of course, I might consider that. But as for now, for the past 2 years, I haven't seen any. What I saw is how our people were scammed. So
yes,
remember what happened with Bitcoin. Buy and hold. With TBC, we are still saying buy and hold, because we are just another currency. Yeah, we don't want to hear some regrets soon not long. I can't tell you when, but soon, not long, because we are at the right place, and I trust and believe the Billion Coin, because whenever there's a query, even if it's a minor one, our admin addresses that. So, lastly, in order for this system to work properly, let us stand up and introduce this system to many, the way admin has instructed us to do. And then at the end, the rest of the things, the system will take care of it by itself. Why we are saying this? Bitcoin, it's a system. Someone introduced it, but that person wasn't certain that at an early days of what is this, 2010? Yeah, it was gonna boom like that, but he knew that something is going to happen. Now with TBC, it's still the same, and we have managed to do a lot in only less than 24 months. Something that Bitcoin took 7 to 8 years, we only did those things in less than 24 months. So please, guys, don't despair. You are at the right place. Let's just apply the system. Let us teach the system. Let us ensure that our wealth is protected not by someone, but ourselves. I mean, the Billion Coin community. Yeah, that's all I can say for now.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lawrence. You're right on point with that, because, I thought about this Billion Coin and compared to other programs I've been in before. And I've seen some just like you go by the wayside. But we have a lot of people here in our community. And I believe that if we can stay the course and see, I don't know if people realize this right now. We are at a crucial time where everything is working so properly. We got a network that's going laser fast. I don't know if I haven't heard any complaints so far of how doing transactions. It's like having another heartbeat. So having another heart, really. So we're at a great time right now, and on top of that, we now have this thing called cash centers to help those people out there who may not know anything about cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Now, they can now go to a cash center to pay their $10 fee. It is no excuse now. No excuse now to pay the $10 fee. I hope people hear me. No excuse now.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm gonna let Mufa come in now. Go ahead, Mufa.
Okay.
The floor is yours, Mufa.
Okay. Good evening to everybody there present. Just came in. Hello. Are you forgetting me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I was just trying to say that I came a little bit late. Good evening to everybody, or good morning. I know precisely in other sides of the world it should be the morning. What admin has done as from the 18th is something very, very marvelous. Because looking at TBC with its realities and the issue of cash center has just given us another boosted leaf ahead more than the other cryptos in the cryptocurrency market cap. But the realities of the community will really before that, because somebody cannot laugh by saying that whatsoever other coins, Ethereum and Litecoin, in order to get people registered. But with this Ask Cash Center, I believe everybody will have the right quantity of Bitcoin, of crypto, TBC, pardon, or Kringles that they want, and it will go a long way to facilitate transactions between people. The president, the Francophone president, or the send button French, the French send button president said it today. A whole big law firm here in Cameroon, Douala, has decided to be carrying out a transaction 50% TBC and 50% cash. So you see, with the clients of this firm, it's going to be something very, very easy for them to get enrolled and for them to come in and do their transaction without any hitches. Recently, there is a clinic of which I've gone there with my junior sister. We have consulted. We paid 50% TBC, 50% cash. So the things are really, really making the TBC community to be on full start, and I'm full leading us through. All of us are expecting and we are enrolling in. So that is what I can chip in for the moment.
Okay, thank you so much, Mufa. You know,
thank you very much.
You know, it's so great to have TBC as our model that, you know, that's coming up. I believe TBC is going to be mainstream down the road, years down the road, just like your current. I think. Now, let me ask you something. You all in this is for the people in Africa, in different countries in Africa. I know in Nigeria they call their currency naira. Is it the same thing in your country, Lawrence, or what is it called in in Cameroon?
No, Naira. Let me just correct something. Naira is the currency of Nigeria.
Oh, just Nigeria. Just Nigeria.
You know, we are mixed country. We Cameroon, we are mixed country. A connotation currency. It's a money that is used between Central African states. That is, we have what we call CEMAC countries. There is 6 states, 6 countries in general. Cameroon at first. There is Chad. There is Central Africa. There is Gabon. There is Equatorial Guinea, and at the side there is Congo Brazza. So those are the 6 countries in the Central Africa that use one and the same currency, which is called the franc CFA.
Okay.
So that is
Now, what about Lawrence? Lawrence, what is your currency called in South Africa?
Internationally, they call it ZAR. ZAR.
Oh, ZAR. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in locally, we call it RAND. RAND. RAND.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
And
interesting.
It is also used in the former Southwest Africa, Namibia.
Oh.
Namibia is the country where Hane du Plessis is residing. I think she's on the chart right now.
Oh. Oh.
And we also use it in Mozambique. We also use it in Mozambique. So that means South Africa plus 2 more countries. That is 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's very strong.
Continue.
No, it's I was saying it's very strong currently. Yeah, since we had a new administration. Yeah.
Okay, I want to point out something. Internationally, our currency is not known. We have a fixed exchange rate with euros. So internationally, they know our money is called the ZAF. That is XAF. So internationally, when we want to treat internationally, we change our currency into euro. We have a fixed exchange rate with euro. So France CFA has a fixed exchange rate of €1 being equals to 6,559 point something. So internationally, France CFA is not being known. It's not in the World Bank. It's not in international markets. So that's what I wanted to decide.
The reason I asked that question because, one reason is because I know when I get there, you know, I got US dollars, and that may be different in your currency. You know, I got to know where to go to exchange that, or because I don't think I don't know. I don't think we can use our money over there. I don't think we can. I don't know. I just don't know. You know.
Yeah. It's true. You can ordinarily you can use it, but at the airport and even out in the town, there are exchange areas that banks do exchange, but there are ordinary individuals also that do exchange, because you know a lot of people do speculation with the dollar. So they buy the dollar and the stock, and then they wait and sell when the dollar goes up a little bit. So there is no problem of exchanging, particularly the dollar or euro in Cameroon.
Okay, because I know the dollar and the euros they're known worldwide. I do know that much.
You know? With our currency as well, if you have, let's say, 50,000 US dollars, you can buy a 3-bedroom house in South Africa.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa.
Anyway, you will come to my apartment. It's 3-bedroom house. I paid that anyway. Yeah.
You gave me an idea. You just gave me an idea.
Get ready for Stephen.
Yeah, three full bedrooms, toilet separate, and the bathroom, plus your open plan dining in the kitchen.
Wow, wow, wow. That's great.
Maybe I can have a house in different countries in Africa. You know,
yeah, probably.
You know?
Yeah. We have another place called Morningside in South Africa. That area is occupied by some brothers from United States, California, New York. Some they are friends. Some they are friends to Ice Cube. I always meet them when they're around. Yeah. One guy works for Citibank. It's an American bank. Yeah. And another is running his own business now. But what he did after he has landed in South Africa, he changed his name to one of our native names. He didn't want people to call him with that name. He's now using one of the South African name. He has settled here. He has citizenship here. He also helped me. His former name was Charles Henderson from New York. Yeah. So we have many African Americans within South Africa. They are also playing an important part to help our communities around with education, and we learn quite a number of things through them. You know, yes, I won't say life is cheap, but you can afford. Yes, they purchase properties, land, they make businesses, as long as you are updating your revenues. You know,
that's one thing. That's one thing that I want to talk to you about in depth more, Lawrence, when I see you, as well as Mufa. I want to go to every country and find out key things, because I have a lot of great contacts in the United States. I have a friend of mine, an extra family member, believe it or not, she lives in Hollywood, California. She works with big time celebrities. Like music, she's into music, like music, people you see on TV, you know, she works with them side by side. And that's what you just said about there's Americans that set up, you know, a place in South Africa. I'm gonna have a talk with her about that. I got a relative that lives in Hollywood, California, that, I mean, she living really good, you know, and man, I know she knows a lot of people in Hollywood. So, gosh, that's incredible. Wow.
Yeah, you know, when the Linda and Cecil, you know, Womack and Omak.
You said what? Say that again.
Womack and Omak, Linda and Cecil Womack.
Wow.
The musicians, you know, when Cecil passed away, he was already staying in South Africa, right? He died 2 years ago in South Africa. Yeah.
Right.
So they settled here. Many of them settled here.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I tell you, they got this expression around the world, say small world, you know, because you know, this is amazing what TBC do for all of us. It joins us in a way, you know, it joins us in a way that connects us. It bridges the gap, you know?
Yeah.
And think about think about Sidonia and Romania. We didn't even know Sidonia until she became a part of TBC, and we became a part of TBC, right, Sidonia?
Yes.
You know.
Hello, Sidonia.
Yes. Hello.
You know, She's the active member. I call her the leader in her country because her country doesn't have a lot of people in TBC. So she's actually this person here can go down the street and buy Bitcoin and like at a coffee shop or something. Right, Sidonia?
Wow.
Yes. And now I'm waiting my Cardinero to supply my Bitcoin wallet with that card.
Yeah, she has an app on her phone that they send her a card, you know, that with that app. It acts like a debit card like.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, you see the differences in different countries, the things that we have and don't have. But there's a person, but listen to this. I want to recognize a person. I can't pronounce his name. Again, it's F-A-U.
This is the charger.
It's somebody in Nigeria that's Hispanic in Ghana, and he got some stores he's opened up for 100% TBC. Farah. Y'all know about this person, right? Then Nigeria, Victorious Flores know this person. This guy's only 25 years old, and he's opened up stores with different products in Nigeria. Now he's expanding to Ghana. Yes.
It's Corona. Yeah, I think I had something on him these days. Farona. Yeah, I was talking about Corona. Farona. I saw a video on him this weekend. No, that guy is really pushy. He's so determined and very, 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 very focused on what he's doing. Very focused. I saw a video on him and saw the way he presented his formation center for people that are to come and learn TBC, and more to that, only the stores that he has foodstuffs and many other things that people will come and buy 100% TBC. I saw it was so marvelous. And the way the guy was determined about it, that is the spirit that is the fever that should catch it and every TBC. I really mean it.
I know. And see, what I'm thinking, what he's doing, perhaps what we need to do is try to expand from that. Expand from it.
Yeah.
You know. But stay in the context of what TBC admin want us to do. You know what I mean? Because we got to be real careful not to stray away from what admin recommends for us to do to be successful during our journey in the Billion Coin. Well, you know, I want to thank all three of you for being here today. It's always awesome. I want to recognize Serena, the TBC Prayer War. She's here on the live chat.
The pleasure is mine.
Cedric Muyonga, and HMI Ring from Uganda is here too. She does live broadcast.
Wow. That's great.
We got some great people here today. I want to say thank you so much, Mufa from Cameroon, and Lars from South Africa, and Sidonia from Romania. Thank you so much.
Okay.
You know, wouldn't it be great for all of us to go over Romania to see Sidonia and see what she's doing? See, I visualize this thing. I visualize that we all traveling all over the world, expanding the knowledge of TBC. You know, I just got this vision. See, you got to open your mind. You got to open your mind. You got to open your mind.
I'm searching people. I want to win all those contests. So working to turn up new people.
That's right.
Yeah.
Guys and ladies, we gotta find a way to get on that cruise. We gotta make it happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did talk with some people from Cameroon and India too.
Wow.
Wow.
I have to sign up and to help them to follow the steps. So
wow.
I'm searching people.
That's great.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. You're doing a very great job. We really appreciate all your endeavors. Okay.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. Kim to Ivan, also from, I think he's from Uganda. Thank you all people here that's on the chat. Everyone that's out there. you know, me personally, I got a little one that watches me, 2 years old. She just blow kisses and go crazy when she sees me. And I have a special one that watches me in the state of Tennessee. Thank you so much for all of you for being here today. I will be back tomorrow at the same time. Tomorrow, I've already scheduled it in tomorrow's broadcast schedule. I'm always using number 15 in the broadcast schedule, number 15. If I'm not there on that line, I may be in the backup. If someone catch it before I do, I try to put in the backup.
Okay.
So, and you always can catch me on my YouTube channel. I asked everyone here that's haven't already to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do. I'm over right now. I made it over 300 subscribers. I'm happy about that. That's still building. Thank you so much for everyone for supporting me. I can't wait to get to Africa, as you can see.
Yeah.
I may only have 2 weeks. But I'm gonna try to get as much out of those 2 weeks as possible.
2 weeks, then you go to Africa?
Yeah, in November, Randy Wilson and I are traveling to Cameroon, Ghana, South Africa, and Nigeria.
Wow, great.
Yeah, I was blessed to get chosen to go with Randy. Admin have seen some things I've done in the community, and they know I preach following the system. I preach doing the things they expect of us, and I'm hearing admin is hearing me, because I've always said to you all, admin sees you all on your broadcast. They see you.
Yes, of course.
They're vetting each each video. They got people watching us. That's why we got to be in concert saying some of the same things in our live broadcast. You know?
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here. It's a blessing for me to be honored to have the great people here on our live broadcast, as well as in the chat, and those that's watching us. So until tomorrow, God bless all of you. And know that this man, y'all are dear to my heart. Have a great one, okay?
Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Sidonia.
Bye-bye.
Ke bona phone le kima. It's back in life. Samsung e. Ya bereka vele. Oh. Ntse e berekisa. Bona le phone. Wow. Oh yeah, kana tlamehile re patale order ya hao. Otherwise ba tla cancel the system.
A vast virus database has been updated.
It's a guide virus tsona ke. Oh. Oh.
know what I mean? Just because we can't. You got to be real. Wow.
No, that guy is really pushy. He's so
TBC, we became there's a method to help our communities around you with education, and we learn quite a lot. To have the great people here. We're on our live broadcast as well as in the chat, and those that's watching us. So until tomorrow, God bless all of you. November, tomorrow's live gospel doing our journey. Person here can go to music. Like,
full bedrooms, toilets separate, and the bathroom, plus your open plan dining.
wow. That's also that is so high five.
what's your in that area? They call their currency naira. Is it the same thing in your country, Lawrence, or what is it called in your country, Cameroon?
No. Naira, let me just correct something. Naira is the currency of
There was someone when we started in 2016, a young boy, but I'm trying to track down from Romanians, Tunisians. I no longer see him. I don't know what happened.
Work for the live broadcast because he got excellent. So I'm just getting forward to him right now. How you doing, Mr. Lawrence?
Well, thanks, and you guys. It's good to see all of you again. Also, thanking greetings from Romania.
Lawrence.
Hi. I'm still missing someone from